Thank you for the introduction. And we have just our customer at our booth right here on the other side. C07 will be the booth. After my presentation, I would invite you to come over to our booth. What we are doing for our customer is mainly what you can read here: centralize your communication, simplify your work. That's the target we defined with our customer and even with every of our customers, to simplify daily work, and we provide solutions, and I will show you afterwards one single module out of a huge range of modules, how we realize this target for our customer. So to give you a short overview, which we want to improve, which aspects we want to improve for color communication between print providers and the print buyer, we have to realize that travel expenses are most important for to be reduced in global aspects. If you have printing location in China, in Turkey, in Bangladesh, you cannot send samples over that or travel there to do it incorporated at the printing site, do a print release in these countries. So we want to have the customer and the printers in a central communication. It has to be globally simple and automated also, because you cannot train all these printing providers in a software. So it has to be simple and easy to use. And when we are talking about communication, it's really important to have one single application, not to bury informations, discussions in email accounts, which were deleted after a while. You have no enough space there. And so we want to have a single application, and in addition to that, also a single quality index for the communicated quality. And we are talking not only about color quality at that moment, we are talking about product quality. That's really a cool thing to have an eagle-eye view on the product, not only in terms of color, but also in registration and even in individual quality criteria, catalogs, which are defined by the customer. So that has to be transported also in an easy way. So what is easy for every human? Everybody knows the traffic signal lights: red, yellow, green. And this travel lighting system we adopted to iQIP as a simple and easy and intuitive way to interpret quality results over the product. And nevertheless, the ISO standards should be, they have to be, part of the basis of every system which is looking over color quality, and then in the future also over product quality. One application, one single quality score, but a lot of customers which are relying on this concept. So we convinced our customers to use our concept to look over quality globally in the same way, so that print providers and print buyers are talking on the same level. There's no discussion about smell or stomach. They talk about numbers and hard facts in the software. So, I mentioned it just a few sentences ago. What is meant with quality, with product quality? We have to manage brand colors, for example. We have to manage registration deviations. And what is going on after the printing process, there are some, we just talked on the booth with the customers, they have specific criteria catalogs and they depend on the printing technology which is used by this customer, flexo, rotograver, sheet fed, code set printing, digital printing for sure, and therefore these specific quality criteria catalogs has to be integrated in a system, even if they are individually made by different customers for their specific needs. So, by using a system like iQIP, you can increase your efficiency with a lot of dashboards. I won't show them now. Please come to the booth, not to annoy you with cool dashboards and so on. But what is really important, we try to automate all these processes in the channel of communication so that we are able to support the customers in communication by just 100% automatic communication between each other. To show you just our drupa product in 2 slides, I don't want to show you more of the other modules, but this table is very boring at the end. But what behind is coming up is very sexy. And what is really sexy is that we got all these order data from the MIS order system of our customers. Automatically, we import them to iQIP. The designs you can see on the screen are imported from several design agencies automatically over Google Buckets, for example. It's a great technology. So we are able to scale up huge amounts of data space with Google Buckets. So we don't have to provide this space at our system, but we can use these technologies all over the world to integrate from different design agencies, also these PDFs. And as you can see on the right-hand side, the scoring we generate from spectral measurements, from registration measurements, and even of individual quality criteria catalogs. So red, green, we do some more green there to provide an idea whether the product is sellable. That's very important for the industry to look at the products not in a black-white view of quality assurance, but what is sellable in the industry for the customer and what would they want, the products should be worth the money they pay for it. So that's the idea for the second green in comparison to the yellow of the traffic light. What is sexy afterwards? You can open a specific production report, very easy to understand, so that the brand owners and even also the print suppliers have an easy to understand report. In this case, something like 65%, not that good. That sample wouldn't be sellable. So, but the customer and the print provider are able to communicate about this production run, and it's an easy to use print release online, so you can use these evaluations for print release to save expenses, to send over, for example, printed samples to release a print run. So What is the, how do you call it, revenue of all this? Yeah? The benefit, thank you. The benefit of the system for our customers is to speed up the print orders in a global manner. So if a print buyer in Europe wants to have a quick print release for his productions in China, in Bangladesh, in Vietnam, JobView helps him to do it in a quicker and a digitized way. So sending samples is an old school thing, and doing online print release can be the digitized way of doing that in a much more speed up way. We are talking also on drupa about sustainability. So save time, save freight costs, and protect environment should be also in consideration by using communication tools between the two parts of the printing process, print buyer and print supplier. To give you a short idea what is mean print release, you can see on the left side the target image, what is intended for the print process. And for example, the print release, the printed sample managed by an ICC profile, we are calculating on every print run which is measured at the printing site in the location. So there you can see there is different paper in the specification, and in the actual image you can see the print provider doesn't use the specified paper for this print production. So I don't have to have the sample on my bureau, for example, in Europe. I can easily see that color managed through the internet. Short example. So iQIP will be a benefit for the printer as well for the print buyer, so everybody will be happy. And we know that since 15 years that print buyers and print suppliers are more tied together in one single system. They understand each other more better than if they don't have this communication support in iQIP as a solution. So iQIP, for certain, as a software as a service, can be selected by different modules. One of the modules we showed today on the stage. And to have an idea how easy it is to be implemented on different locations, our experience is if a printer knows what he is doing, we have an implementation of 3 hours. But in most cases, after 1 week, everybody is fine and they can use it in production. We have some Chinese printing locations which use the software after 3 hours implementation. That's it for the implementation process. So, not to speak too long, not to bore you with a lot of slides. Come to the booth, speak with my colleague Bernhard Stör, or even with my person. Meet us at Hall 7. You are just in that hall in the moment, and right over there at booth C07, we will welcome you for certain. And we would be happy to show you more than this short slide presentation. Thank you very much for your attention, and